Hello everyone, it's Bernard here
and Peter
from the Almost Painted channel, and today we have a very special event. We're doing the draw for the Warhammer World Cup, Universe Cup, but for the Combat Patrol Championship that we will be doing in the following weeks. Hope you're as excited as we are. If you don't know what this whole idea is about, if you didn't see the previous video, basically we divided the combat patrols that Games Workshop makes into 4 different baskets, and today we are making the draw to determine the groups, which will then play against each other. After the group stage we will have a playoff and finals.
And it's important to say that there are in total 24 combat patrols, so there will be a lot of games because they will be divided into 6 groups. In each there will be 4 teams, let's say, and everyone will play in each group with every opponent, and after that the best 16 will play in playoffs.
Yes, so that will be total 36 games plus the 37th for the 3rd placing, I believe. But my math may be off because we are not thinking so far into the future. I mean, preparing 24 combat patrols
is
was
enough.
hell of a deal. Okay, so let's discuss the groups because they are obviously quite intuitive, but there are small tweaks for the purpose of even distribution. So the first group are the Adeptus Astartes, the Space Marines.
Yes, so it is very simple because it is a group of transhumans. So we have, of course, the chapters, Blood Angels, Dark Angels, Space Wolves, also default Space Marines. There are also Black Templars and Death Watch.
Yes, exactly. There are no Grey Knights here because they are actually put in the second group, which is the Imperium. And obviously, a part of Grey Knights, we also have Astra Militarum, Adepta Sororitas, Adeptus Custodes, AdMech, and maybe surprising Leagues of Votan, Adeptus Votan, because, well, they are technically like clones of humans, so they fit, and we had to make some changes.
Yeah, they are almost humans.
Yes, they are okay. The next group, however, are definitely not humans. These are the Xenos.
Yes, so we have Orcs, Tau, Necrons, Eldar, and of course Tyrannids paired with Genestealer cults.
Exactly. Now in the final group, it was supposed to be Chaos, but it's more of a bad guys, adversaries.
Yes.
Because we obviously have Chaos Space Marines, Chaos Demons, World Eaters, Death Guard, Thousand Suns, but we also have Drukhari, which are definitely not Chaos related, but they are also spiky, so they fit in the group nicely. Yeah. So these are the 4 baskets, and from each basket we will draw one representative to each group.
Yes.
So I think we can start because we are already talking quite long. So Peter, will you be so kind to do the first draw?
Okay, so let's start with Astartes. So let's see who is the first participant. It is Space Wolves.
Oh, well, if the Space Wolves are the first... well, if we have Space Wolves in the group, I really hope that we will get Thousand Suns and...
a classic matchup.
Yes.
But there will be a lot of classic matchups in these groups.
I hope so. For the Imperium... Oops. We have Grey Knights. So one of my oldest armies.
So let's continue with Xenos. Orcs.
Oh,
so Space Wolves versus Orcs.
This will be fun.
Yeah.
Well, if we will get now the Chaos Demons, we will have totally melee army.
Yeah. Chaos Demons, oh my god!
Now it sounds like we cheated, but honestly, we tried to fold the names so many times that you and us can't see the names, so
yeah.
We are actually as surprised as you hopefully are.
Okay. So this is the first group,
yes,
Group A.
Quite melee focused.
But also psychic one, because of Grey Knights and Chaos Demons.
Yes, unfortunately, well, the Chaos Demons are Khorne demons, so they are not psychic at all. Unfortunately, there are no Thousand Suns. But yeah, I think it will be... Well, except for orcs, it will be classic third Armageddon. No, the first Battle for Armageddon. You know, when Khorne demons invaded the planet, then the Grey Knights started killing the civilians, so the Space Wolves... It's interesting part of the lore, but let's go to the Group B.
So now we start from opposite direction, so I will draw Chaos faction.
Yes.
Okay, so what do we have here? Death Guard.
Oh, this one is mine. The Xenos.
Tau Empire.
Okay.
So now it's time for Imperium.
And Wotan.
Adeptus Mechanicus.
Oh. By the way, if you want to read a random novel from the Horus Heresy, I highly recommend Mechanicum by Graham McNeill. Absolutely fantastic book. It made me collect AdMech finally. Yeah. Okay, and Space Marines.
Well, as you said,
Space Marines. Just Space Marines. They will probably be Ultramarines because I have the half of the Leviathan box. Okay, let's go to Group C and we will be halfway
there. Yeah. Let's start with Astartes. Black Templars.
Adeptas Sororitas.
Eldari.
I already know that my dream matchup of Eldari versus Chaos Demons isn't happening in the group stage. But
maybe there will be Drukhari. And we have to make it clear that we are really drawing because it might seem that it is planned, but you can truly believe it isn't. We are not from FIFA.
If it was planned, the Space Wolves would be fighting Thousand Suns,
yes,
and Eldari would be fighting Chaos Demons.
Yes. Okay, so this is Group C.
Exactly. I hope you appreciate the details like the glass balls that we prepared, the fact that I'm in a nice shirt, Peter's in a nice shirt. And if you want to support the channel, we currently are still not earning from YouTube because we don't have enough watch hours. So basically watching our content is good enough for us. But if you want to support us even further, because let's be honest, buying 24 Combat Patrols was a hell of a expensive deal.
Yeah.
We linked in the description, we linked some links to support us directly, which is very appreciated.
And now let's continue. So once again, Chaos faction. Now we know it will be Chaos for sure. Chaos Space Marines.
Xenos. What? The Necrons.
Imperium.
And Wotan.
No, it's not Votan. Astra Militarum.
And something Space Marines. Dark Angels.
So Dark Angels will be happy that they can hunt Chaos Space Marines for the Fallen.
Yes, but interesting group. I mean, we can already start to guess what will be the next draw. But that was Group D. Now on to Group E.
Yeah, second to the last. Starting once again with Space Marines. Death Watch.
So now it would be fitting for them to have Leaks of Votan.
Like to hunt them or work with them?
No, Adeptus Custodes.
So let's see what Xenos faction Deathwatch can fight with. Oh, Tyranids.
World Eaters. So I think we already know what will be in the final group.
Yeah, but let's see. So starting with Chaos, it's obviously Thousand Suns.
Yes, the Xenos will be... what could it be?
I don't remember.
Gene still recalls.
Okay. So, now the last Imperial faction. Leaks of Votan.
And from the Space Marines, do you remember which one were left out?
The choppiest one. Vampires. Blood Angels. My beloved sons.
Okay, so now we know all the groups. What army do you think will win this tournament? Do you have like... I mean, not a prediction, but just a lucky guess.
So you know what? Maybe let's go with Tau Empire.
Okay.
I don't know why, but maybe they will bring greater good to combat patrols.
That would be quite interesting. You know what? We have actually a special guest, so let's ask him. Henry Cavill, which army do you think will win this Combat Patrol Championship?
Custodes.
That I don't know what I even asked. Thank you for commenting.
Yeah.
So if I have to pick one, I will go with the Space Wolves. I wish them to win. Okay, so now guys, it's your turn to write in the comments which army you think will win. Let's make some guesses and hopefully see you guys in the next one. And if you haven't seen, there's a whole dedicated video about us buying every single Combat Patrol that the Games Workshop preview. It should be linked somewhere here on the screen.
Okay, so without further ado, we are changing our shirts into regular t-shirts.
Yes, it's really hot with the light here.
Yes, and we are in a few moments starting recording battle reports.
Yes.
There will be a lot of them. I think like 14 total in group stage.
Yes.
And after that we have also the playoffs.
And we actually bought dedicated terrain for those games. We painted it, we assembled it. Like, I still think I have a paint on my hands, but
yeah,
it was totally worth it. I mean, it depends if you'll enjoy it, guys, so give this video a like and go watch the upcoming videos. We will hopefully upload the first one probably the day after tomorrow, like in coming days will be the first one, and we will try to keep up the high pace for uploading because, as Peter mentioned, there are so many games here. I think that the minimum will be 2 games per week uploaded. Like, that's something that we will definitely 100% try our best to achieve. But I think that our goal will be how many?
At least, maybe not at least, but 4 a week.
Yeah, that would be sweet spot. If we will manage to have a lighter week and play 6 games, we will try to edit them and upload them as fast as possible, but in general...
Because basically there are so many games that we want to finish this whole tournament before the summer ends.
Yes. Actually, before the first codex from the 10th edition releases, because we are afraid that there will be new rules, new combat patrols. We have to start from the beginning. Yeah, and we have also daytime job because, as I mentioned, we don't earn from YouTube, unfortunately. So it's quite hard to balance these things. But yeah, it still brings us fun to play the game, and we just hope you will have fun with us along the way.
Yeah. So I think it's enough because we already talked a lot. So stay tuned and just write in the comments what do you think. Do you like this idea?
Yeah, we really enjoy having engagement with the community. Like, this is the really fun part about Warhammer community here on YouTube and everywhere else, that you always have something nice to say.
Yes.
Anyway, see you guys in the next one, and bye-bye.
Bye.